everybody! Today's kind of a longer video, but I wanted to include kind of all of the story of this game, and I cut out a lot of the fumbling, but the game itself took about 30 minutes to play. I use a text-to-speech thinger to do the notes for the thing because I don't want you to have to read these yourself. You might accidentally insert some words in there that would make the text make sense, and I want you to appreciate the text as it is written. So let's get right to it.
Dr. Kevin White, an administrator in one company for the production of medicines, was sent to a conference in Greenland. In turn, the ship hit the ice and crashed. The main character was thrown over an unknown island. Seeing the house, Kevin went there. Having found a tunnel through the wall, something prompted him to go to a place where it is better not to go.
So some bizarro use of punctuation there and calling your main character the main character. The first bit you're outside and not really much excitement going on here, but we do have to collect batteries, which oddly the only way I could get them to recharge my little battery meter is if I was standing at another battery. It gave me the option to charge it up. Otherwise I wasn't able to recharge it even if I was full of batteries and, you know, out of battery power. There was just no way to change batteries, so a very bizarro mechanic there. Nothing really going on in the first part of the game. You're outside, there's ocean sounds. We got a well here. I was thinking something was going to go on with it, but no. Oh well. Oh, we got a note here. Let's check that out.
Password to the secret door leading to the bunker hidden in the house. Nick wrote it on paper. Time is running.
Okay, so not sure what we need that for. I maybe should write it down. Seems super important. We got some stuff here. We got another battery. Oh, 2 batteries. That's going to be real helpful for when I come across another battery. Can charge things up. The note again with the password. Crud, I'm out of battery and I can't charge it back up because I don't have a battery to charge up. Enter the password. It's kind of hard because it's dark. What's going on? Press E to carry. Carry, drop. What do you want me to carry, drop? I don't understand. Oh. Very confusing. What do they want me to carry? There was nothing. I was hitting E. Alright, let's skip this load screen. It's really long. What the heck? I have 0 batteries now. And what? I just came from like a little shack and now I'm in a dead end of some hall thing? That doesn't make any sense at all. I'm in some kind of a thing. Got a battery. At least my thinger is full battery now. Some medical stuff. Whoa! Whoa! That is quite the jumping power. I didn't even have to sprint to get up here. That is fantastical.
This morning the guards found the body of an employee in his office. Next to him was found a knife and traces of blood leading to the exit from the cabinet. Set the identity of the killer is not possible. An investigation is underway. This murder brings anxiety among the employees. I care. Dr. Edward Miles. January 25, 1989.
I'm glad that he cares so much. Let's just have a look around this room. Got some more syringes. A little tea kettle, a bag of chips. Oh, that could be important. Alright, outside that room we got some blood. We got a little note on the wall that says, I told you. We got a locked door, but luckily I got a key. So we can go on through here. If we hit E, do not go here. Oh, well fudge. I'm gonna go here anyways, so take that. Over yonder we got a nice big pile of boxes and a nice big pile of blood. We're gonna go on through here and see what's going on in this creepy room. It's just a joke. It's fine. It's cool, everybody. Don't worry about it.
Today was incredible. When testing anomaly, subject 305 moved from the lab to the output of the research center. Unfortunately, it proved to half the wall. Now he is alive, but our doctors performed surgery on the spot. But it is not so important. The main thing is that the anomaly exists. Mr. Beckington. 3 months we will complete. Dr. Edward Miles. November 12th, 1988.
Alright, a few questions I have about that. How did he get proved to a wall? And why does Dr. Miles keep changing how his first name is spelled? Sometimes it's Edward with a W. Sometimes it's Edward with a U instead of a W. It's kind of weird. Just a little bit of continuity would be nice, although maybe that's just Edward's thing, or maybe there are actually two Dr. Miles and they have very similar first names. But moving right along.
Today I worked a long time and only 3 in the morning went to bed. But soon I was awakened by a knock. Someone was at the door and knocked on it. I went to the door and opened it, but there was no one. After I decided to walk down the corridor, but he heard a sound behind. It was a black monster. He stood and looked at me. I was so frightened that he fainted. I woke up in the hospital. I was feeling bad. This was really scary. What did he want? Nick Orton. November 23rd, 1988.
I really feel bad for Nick Orton, not because he was so frightened that the black monster fainted, but the whole use of Comic Sans there. I use it kind of as a joke sometimes, but never to write something serious like that.
Some prisoners are increasingly began to harp incomprehensible creature coming to them at night, but talking about it only on who experiences the anomaly. I think it's because of the analgesic which we have invested. We had an operation in place. After all, because what else can be hallucinations? Dr. Edward Miles. January 30th, 1989.
I'm not sure if Edward Miles is just descending into madness, or if this is just some crazy grammar going on here, but I appreciate it, I guess. It's something. And speaking of hallucinating, what exactly is going on here with this dumpster? Let's just get that. Whoa. What's going on with the physics? What's happening? Why am I bouncing around? What is happening with this map? I'm getting out of here. Oh geez, look at this fancy room with all these tables.
Last night someone killed Nick Orton. He was in the western part of the bunker. He was attacked. He was hit in the head with an axe. Nobody knows exactly who did it. Maybe the killer was on duty at the time. We started to look for him. The security chief, Ron Niels. January 31st, 1989.
Okay, so we got some shooting range stuff. Do not listen to me. That sounds probably like a good idea. Just jumped over that shooting target thing here. Oh, a battery. Well, that's good. Forgot to charge up though, so basically useless. Got a target range. Oh, a door. I love doors.
I met Nick Orton. He went to the western part of the bunker. His gait was odd, but I did not pay attention to it. After him there was a man in a white coat. I did not see his face. According to the security guard. Record Ron Niels. February 1st, 1989.
Okay, so this is a fake door, but I can get up on the door handles here, have a good look around and see that it is indeed just a shooting range. Good job pasting these assets here. Really impressive. And we've got some really good texturing up ahead on these boulders on a weird cave thing on the side of this bunker, and we've got a loading screen, which I will skip. But this time, impressively, we actually have the proper thing behind us in the next zone. So, ooh, what do we got here? Something real spooky. Looks like we got a corpse and some weird red lighting. And oh, it's the same gosh darn note that we just read, so I'm not going to read that again. Interesting architecture here that we went from a cave to the next part of this thinger here with more filing cabinets and just disarray everywhere, like no organization at all, as if someone just plunked these chairs and filing cabinets around to fill the room up. Who are you, Kevin? Who are you?
On the day that killed Nick Norton, the two men worked for Edward Miles and...
Okay, so we have a partial note, and we'll get the rest of it soon. And this is kind of weird because it was Nick Orton that was killed before, but now there's another guy called Nick Orton. Oh wow. Alternately press buttons E and O. Okay, I think I can do it. And we are through. We have cracked the case. And we got a lot of rooms. This is some kind of a dormitory type thing. And lots of batteries, that's good. I'm gonna just preserve my flashlight because I don't want to run out of it, even though I don't really need it. I can just mouse over stuff and see when I need to pick up stuff and read stuff, but they are just filling me up with batteries. Very nice of them, I guess. I might need those eventually. Are we gonna hit some really dark stuff? Oh, it's getting pretty dark, getting pretty spooky in here. Oh, the lights just came on.
On the day that killed Nick Norton, the two men worked for Edward Miles and Kevin White. Dr. Miles we checked, but was at his post. And Kevin White was not on duty. Maybe he is the killer. Ron Neals.
So I included the whole note there just so you could, see it all at once. And the lights are definitely broken now. Everything's completely illuminated for some reason. I was really hoping this was a TARDIS, but it was just a porta potty. The spookiest thing in this game to me are these indoor dumpsters. I just don't understand how they get them in and out of here. It seems like a logistical nightmare.
In the bunker, strange things happen. People go missing every day. I cannot stand it. We leave the bunker.
The text-to-speech has some trouble saying bunker sometimes. More dumpsters. What is up with these? Very frightening. Oh, it looks like we got something important up ahead. Let's check it out.
Welcome to the laboratory of Osiris. For security reasons, it is not necessary to include the device without reason. The subjects agreed to participate in the experiment. Dr. Edward Miles.
Okay, the staff thing is a little bit too long, didn't read, but you can pause it and read it yourself if you want. Oh, looks like we got some different assets up ahead. Some pipes or drums. Whoa! See? I told you, these dumpsters are really spooky. And, oh, look, there's some more over here. That's great. We got more spooky dumpsters here. Oh, wow. Jeez Louise. Oh, what? It's the Black Monster! And he's gone. Okay, not much really going on in there. We've got 17 batteries. We don't need these. Oh, run, Kevin, run. Am I Kevin? I guess? Can't use this door. I don't know what's happening. Got plenty of batteries though. That's good. Come on, door. Do I need to get on top of these handles? It's not letting me. I guess I'll go back the other way. Actually, I guess this was a new area somehow. I ran down here and then everything behind me is something new, which, bravo, that's something.
If you are reading this, you know. It was written by Kevin White. I am alone. I cannot get out of here. Today I found an office Miles doctor. I knock on it. When I broke the door to Cabinet Miles, he killed himself. I do not know where the other and that there was. I'm kind of stuck in time.
I do not know where the other and that there was.
Today I woke up and there was no one around. I locked myself in my office and held a revolver at the ready. It seems I'm alone here. Somebody's knocking on the door. I hope my family knows that I love them. Dr. Edward Miles.
But how can you be alone if someone's knocking at the door? That doesn't make sense. Okay, new zone, and I thought the lighting was borked before, but wow, they kicked it up a notch in this place. Very bright and sterile. No dumpsters here.
Kevin White. Born May 29, 1959. Former job. Administrator, Osiris Corp Company. The diagnosis. Paranoia. Treatment. Not helping. Attending physician. Dr. Edward Miles. Perhaps paranoia began to develop because of the death of patient's wife. She drowned when they were sailing with Kevin for conference in Greenland to submit a new drug. The ship then crashed and it was thrown to the side of the island, say eyewitnesses. But even though it is not found, note from the doctor, patients often insists on an unknown island, presumably about where his wife claimed. But the stories do not end it. He tells a strange house and laboratory in the mountain. It is noteworthy that on this island really have a home. He also tells about the strange creature that pursues him. Kevin is very bad case. I do not think that we can cure it. Date: 10th of May, 1989.
So my favorite part of this game is that by putting treatment as not helping, it can be read two ways. And the obvious one is the treatment is not helping him at all. But the way I take it is that they are treating him by not helping him. So you're just leaving him alone and not doing anything for him. So we're running, and here's the door, and alone. Well, maybe they did just leave him alone, because that's the end of the game.